Gather round, boys, girls, and children. I have a fable to read to you all. Our story begins on a warm summer's day. In a small, tattered town, in a small, tattered house, where a small, tattered cat resided, mainly in his bed. A sad cat, rendered cold and withered by the whispers of his past actions. The cat lay alone in his tattered bed, wondering and pondering his lonesome thoughts.
They ask me, Laus, why you never step a Nike at your house? Why you always in the dark with lights but only at your snout? Or we only see your carcass at a party when you're lit, or when you're out for rounds in town to scout yourself another bitch. I said I don't see the point in getting dressed. I don't even see the point in getting breakfast, if I'm honest. Some would say I fit the symptoms of depressed and alcoholic, but a smile's upon my face when I'm in bed and writing sonnets. Maybe I'm just not the problem, but the world I walk upon. Where I live the sun don't shine, or very little to my knowledge. All I see is battered people on the powder getting on. It seems they live for fun, but when it's done they live for battered sausage. I don't wanna make my money doing nothing in an office. Don't wanna spend my money on a coffee or a bonnet with a godly brown upon it. I ain't asked for living right. Get degrees and spend my life with what I made from 9 to 5.
The cat decided to take a stroll through his local park. He likes that park.
It's a very nice park.
And as he sat down on his favourite bench, a small girl in a blue dress came up to him and asked, "Why do you look so sad?" The cat answered,
Motor City half-fast with the lights, heavy hand with the pint glass and dancing the night after 3:30 when the time starts, barking the bystander's home with a fight and a scratch card. Life in Motor City ain't much, grey skies lie here and a couple mecca bingos. Bin ridden streets full of sin-ridden teens with some dim lit and lights, why the kitten dog feel low. Bystander try pass the time with a pint in their hand and some lines on a fiver. See more than 4 times a day the demise of a soul, asking why I died for change or a lighter. Life in this mess makes a heart numb. I venture the quest to inspect where my heart's wrong. Backpack my way through the thrills of a young man and fast forward time, and it seems like my heart's gone.
That sounds bloody awful.
said the girl.
How on earth did you get to lose your heart? I know a wizard who lives on top of the hill over yonder. Maybe he can help you.
What you saying, Laus?
Please pass me my can.
What's wrong now?
Man, borrow my slumber.
Is that why I see black rings under the eyes of the cat?
Indeed.
And he said that he won't give it back, that's peak.
Yes, it's not fair, true wizard.
Boy, do you drink cause you got some sorrows?
Nah, see, it's more to confuse my innards. Some parts all of these parts need filling. Some guys got keys, me, I got liquor. Some guys got synagogues or vicars. I got eyes witnessing sunrise often.
Side by side with a wine on offer.
Yeah, don't mind me, just pass my bottle.
Fine, have wine, but try be subtle. If someone sees I gave you something bad, will take my lease and make me sad.
When I come kill the sadness, come back crap with a zoot and a Magnus, some piff, yeah, and a fat bag of catnip.
Calm down, Laus, let's not get vivid. Sometimes life's unfair, but listen, when you're sad, don't draw for liquor. Cause, well, as a London kid, I would come with abundant spliffs. Usually pissed, sometimes give that a miss. These days, mistakes that I've made, I'll avoid like I play, cause I gotta stay with it. Try stay sane, so I'll speak on a rhythm. Sometimes wondering, who am I kidding? Then see me draw straight for the liquor. Listen, get drinking, boy. Get drinking, boy. Get drinking, boy. Get drinking, boy. We get drinking, boy. 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 Get drinking, boy.
Yo, baby, let's get fucked up, man.
Listen, Laos, you know that I've been about. Swigging liquor ain't gonna heal the pain that you're trying to drown. Let me tell you a little story about a young man who's buried now with all of his glory. Had a hole where he thought his heart would be. Filled it up with booze, birds, packets and ecstasy. Little did he know the hole was getting bigger. Naturally he decided he needed more drugs and liquor. A different picture was being painted now as the young man began spiraling down and down. So he decided it was time to give it up. With little luck he tried. Spent days crying and trying to find a way out. Ended up right where he started. Days later he had dearly departed. The hole grew larger until he fell inside, only to resurrect as this tree wizard reminiscing upon his past life.
Hey man, do you think you could lend me a bit of cash? 12 for 2 bottles of red wine, 10 for blends of hash. You could buy some K and we could make it through the night. Something in my head has made me scared of what's inside. I've had an awful day, I'm feeling sorry for myself. Don't tell me to stop, I didn't come to you for help. Just to get a loan to buy myself some wine and beer. Fill this hole of mine and let my troubles disappear. Belle bouteille, viens ici que je te caresse, tu me plais, j'ai un peu de monnaie donc allons à la caisse. Prends ma main, on va se balader, dépêche-toi ça presse. Laisse-moi reposer mes lèvres, faut se saouler en express. J'ai un boulet qui me presse, laisse-moi peser mes peines. On peut appeler tes potes, m'aurait dit pas Heineken. Plus de cœur entre mes côtes, comprends-tu petit envers. Tout le rouge que tu contiens, laisse-le couler dans mes veines. Le chat est parti dansant dans la rue, même plus de battements de cœur, on s'en tape de ton châtiment. Et à la main une belle taille de vin, tu me gardes maladroit et je te garderai frais sous les eaux noires des bâtiments. On me dit que j'abuse, je joue Albert Camus, je veux des femmes nues, de la bouffe un peu tard et je bâtis mon chemin et c'est pour ça que je suis puni. Entre collines faites de vin, je dirais que je suis bien loti. Motor City, hella class in the night. Heavy hand serves nicely when a pelican arrives. Half-fast lights act as candle for a blanche. When desire for the use of double bedding comes to mind. Swig a bit of house, it embellishes the night. Let the liquor in the wine be the flicker in a glass frame. Wizard to the pulse that resided in my cage. Say no's $4.99, be the red flow in my veins. Life in Motor City kinda pricey, but if you're feeling lucky, there's a couple mecca bingos. Win a bit of copper dough, spend it on a bottle, go linger by the wide, died in need of a lighter. Comes up, says, I needed some guidance. Why would the guy so mighty delight in my suffering? What a shoddy kingdom, driven by my village only. But I'm sad and I'm lonely again. I said, hey man, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Take a walk on a wild side. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut ce bouffou? Tu no, no. Hey man, take a walk on a wild side. No, wait, chill man, hey man, take a walk on a wild side. There you go, hey man, yeah, take a walk on a wild side. And the moon man says, bottles of red wine, 10 for blends of hash. We could buy some K and we could make it through the night. Something in my head has made me scared of what's inside. I've had an awful day, I'm feeling sorry for myself. Don't tell me to stop, I didn't come to you for help. Just to get a loan to buy myself some wine and beer. Fill this hole of mine and let my troubles disappear. House party on a Hyde Park Road with the function ones and guys come over. Front yards in the States, some girls doing us well away from the heat and the odours. Name please. Yeah, I'm on +1 sir, and my mates are too, so we swerve past the bouncer. Crew split, some go house, grime heads downstairs. I move to the girl on the counter like hella my cherie, I'll be off my nut. Got a few beers bubbling about my gut. Like your eyes, hair, face, mouth and rounded bumper. LAUSSE the cat, you can take my number, take my handle with 12. And I swear I ain't never seen this pretty of a girl. Eyes glimmering, be looking like pearls. Bit cheesy, I know, but my sleazy approach won't work yet. But you can be my mistress, I'll be your furry assistant. Purpose be serving your first rhythm wish list. Curse to increase, so your thoughts hedonistic. A perv in the sheets, see me chirps, you heard biscuits. You ask for my biscuit, bit egotistic, but gives in the sheets like a service in Christmas. First month free till I swerve in a distance. And don't ask why, it's my terms and conditions. She looks in his eyes with despise but a hindrance. To tell a drunk guy to get lost in an instant. Instead smiles, says I admire your wishful thinking. What's your name? I said LAUSSE the kitten. And we talked in the kitchen, a fable and nonsense. Rushed up the stairs, hopscotch in the long steps. Branched round the top floor in search of a locked bed. Nicks on the keys, tell the boys what went on next. Sex till mum, so I guess you could call it puppy love. And of course getting kicked in the end before the lust turned dry. And as tough as the girl seemed care, she fell with thoughts unsolved. Got a cat but he already had the new girl by his side. Sorry my darling, should have been clearer. Elle never stays long, he just disappears to body bag hearts are a scarf in the winter. When the spark goes I don't linger. Commenced by lust yet trust will desist it. No honey think it's best I insist it. The fuck out of this picture. Don't cry, don't give a shit, let a new romance be elixir. Would you prefer if I left you the morning after? No calls, no talks or laughter. Just saw some flesh and shame walk through parks. And no constant sex from said sex to it. Don't get vexed, I love song sung by a fuckboy. Shouldn't be alarmed if I duck. Oh yeah, don't start slating my name, cause I'm not entertained no more. I made it clear it's a fling, cause I don't really wanna come to the point where I spunk on your thigh after 10 minutes straight. Cause I'm comfy inside and I bust on your fire. Cause we only do it sideways now, we're done exploring. We know what excites us. You know what my mind's like, I know when you're done soon. Rush through sex now before bed, I never knew. Thrice in a week, the excitement done left us now. So I say, yo babe, I'm a cut soon. Spoon me, fuck that, don't be a cunt cat. Sorry, I'ma go bun some hash where my thumbs at. Right, yes lad, let's get set right. Give me a sec with this girl and I'll get back. Walk to the girl sitting down on the side. Saw him approach, thought he switched up his mind. Flipped her around, got the girl upside down with her neck to the floor as he distanced the thighs. Fisted the ass as he ran past the cervix. Reached at the heart, ripped it out with a firm grip. Gulped it in one, then the cat disappeared. Left Lucy with one bad heart and the tears.
You see now, Laus, you don't need drugs and alcohol to have fun. Remember your days as a boy before the times of substance, or substances for that matter. Remind yourself of a time when things were simpler and more innocent, perhaps.
Once upon a time and a place, there lived a gang of boys who were barter with fate. Pissed about avoiding the start of a day when things would get annoying, like bills and low paid shifts. Give class a name to go arsing about. Nick beer from the nearest Tesco's around. Fear nothing but a dear mother's pout, so the fuckery would start just as soon as they left home. Skate in a car park, chased by the guards. Seen no cinema scene, but this one is one hella half-assed tickets in an R-colour mimicking a on the checker of an oyster. Make it 2-5, you don't give us many choices. Boisterous, dim-witted boys on a loiter. See me skip a class to engage myself in coitus. Anyways, I digress now.
Laus, get back to the point, man.
We would skate car parks and go spray paint. Get chased by guards, low bricks at the trains. Go squat rave weekly and try stay sane. Seeing ODs, gun stabs and keys to the face. So I chant to myself, rum when they sing. Have fun for your heart, doing dumb little things. Paint fight, still some rum when the pigs come. Louse fills the dark, doing scummy little things. Bunch of devils found a funny place to breathe. The ruins of a temple called the Bannon Factory. They would spend their days there, pretend to climb a tree, stepping over some syringes, avoiding HIV. See the brats were back at it again, marking flags with the tip of their pens. Skating on the rooftops, chilling till a huge chopper came down and chased them right out of it then. And there, out of nowhere, to the rascals' disbelief, came a chopper flying at them under sights written police. Rum when they swing through the air as the blades from the helicopter sing. Paint fight, still some rum when the pigs come, run fast for an hour, yo. They fought quick, turn up the pace, but I claver to the face, saying sayonara to the job. It seemed a bit irrational. Blacker went full cannibal mode and tried to jump 7 meters. Devil simmered down and took the time to take a breather and figure out a plan. How the fuck we gonna lose a chopper now?
What happened next?
They start considering a 7-meter dimwit plan once they start hearing sirens in the distance. And I swear that I mean it when I save it for an instant. I vision my arse in the cell, but they snapped out, relaxed. Put the cans in the back, gather around, made the plan, count to 3, and they ran past the cars in the streets.
Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police.
Swoop swoop, that's the sound of the ground against my feet as I whistle past the air and disappear into the alleyway. Stay towards the underground and handed left the barricade. The guy says, come back, I said, do one.
Please mind the gap.
Fine, but please get a move on. See me get a tree-powered train to the south, where I met with my mates and we partied in that house. I met with a girl, rum when these things see, you'll try have your heart just to fill up on his own. But I'm being chased by the piggies in the road. Kitty's rush now comes from the vulnerable girls.
Mets du champagne sur mes seins.
LAUSSE the cat. Mood nice and mellow, cool air kept by a sun so yellow. Mood smooth like the sun played cello. Sustain the smile of a red stripe fellow. Gotta go, booze been sinkers. 247 say no's, don't sell them. Kids in tattered nights, not my jealous, but I still nick your lash just like all fellow. Mood nice and mellow, cool air kept by a sun so yellow. Mood smooth like the sun played cello. Sustain the smile of a red stripe fellow. Gotta go, booze been sinkers. 247 say no's, don't sell them. Kids in tattered nights, not my jealous, but I still nick your lash just like all fellow. Shit's all nice and blessed. Bump and grind to a doom song, talking the skunk incest. Hyde Park's nice when the pink skies bring vibes of sex and violence. Outside you'll find the ring form nicely. Me little squad and a painting besides me. Red stripe spliff and a fire in the centre. Love our neighbours, nah man, fuck that. When the sunlight brings life to the pavement, see the guys file out noise complaints. But hey, we just go to another yard today. Sustain a small with a red stripe and blaze. Go Hyde Park till the sky turns magenta. Get dented as we live in the pace and the spice on. Balaclava dons running round on the bike, going loud as they roll through the town, giving vibes. We never renting houses, the front yard fires with punks inspired by dub vibes galore. Basking the sight of a white night, sky blue tight jean girl with a bumper to die for. Come to my bonfire night, get nice and we're dancing white till the sunlight arises and see once again moves nice and mellow. Cool air kept by a sun so yellow. Mood smooth like the sun play cello. Sustain a smile of a red stripe fellow. Gotta go booze, bin sinkers, 247 sailors, don't sell them. Kids in tattered nights, not more jealous, but still nick your lash just like all fellow. Mood nice and mellow. Cool air kept by a sun so yellow. Mood smooth like the sun play cello. Sustain a smile of a red stripe fellow. Gotta go booze, bin sinkers, 247 sailors, don't sell them. Kids in tattered nights, not more jealous, but still nick your lash just like all fellow. So still nick your lash just like all fellow. Yeah, still nick your lash just like all fellow.
And as the night progressed, their hearts started to flutter with excitement for the evening to come. A full moon gleamed above as the groups gathered for prees. Phone calls were made to Ubers and dealers whilst cards were dealt. Pills were popped, crushed, bombed and sniffed, while cigarettes were lit and hissed on lips more often parted than not. And as they descended into the abyss, the faint sound of a trumpet was heard in the distance.
We are gathered here today to play in the madness of the moon. And in the name of Luna the Third, I shall ask you to stay in single file as we borrow your souls for the remainder of the evening. May this be your final reminder that it is essential to leave your souls at the door before entering the garden of the moon. Handbags and hearts will be searched. I repeat, handbags and hearts shall be searched. That's right, single file. You go. Ah, nice to see you too, my love. I shall be with you inside very soon. Alas, playtime is over, dukes and duchesses, and the hour to whimsy ways crept upon us. Please leave the garden of the moon in an orderly fashion, and remember to take your worldly possessions with you. And as the moon fades away, the sun rises, bringing with its comeuppance flourishing romances of vigor and lust. We witness amongst this folly of madness new star-crossed lovers, locked in arms, waltzing home in the morning dew.
Call me sometime. eyelids. Bye bye to nighttime pilots. My mind's my eyes ring diary. Mindless, I'll stay till 9ish. Meanwhile, my iris. Eyes up a curved spine, lay down beside me. Curves like the lines from a sand-based minute. Tense from the last nights make me feel withered, so I slow slip closer to this fair mistress. Lips of the front part of my slim figure. Welcome the heat from the warmth of a slumber. Thighs by her knees and my D by her bumper. Face turns around with a smile in an instant. Wait to say, hey, I think this is quite nice. And wait to say for last night's kinda lingers. Wait to say, I think I might chill for a while as I hang quite limp from my dear God's commitment.
I might be gone till Friday, so I pray I won't be gone too long. So lately, if I've been acting strangely, I didn't mean no wrong.
I feel the rain coming. Black clouds cover so it's dark now. Pink flowers shimmer in the past. Memories and laughs, they attached by the thread, holding together who we are. Yeah, I really feel it now. But when it's all unraveled and the meaning's revealed, I guess it all makes sense. But yeah, it's still cold outside. Look.
These days when it rains it pours. Yeah, the reason why, yeah, I couldn't be sure. Maybe something to do with the accumulation of pain in my heart and mind. That's slightly funny cause I've really tried to make a change and attain liberation from my older ways. We're grown now, people change, they never stay the same. Maybe just the way I see the world from my window, but it's warm inside. So tonight I'm chilling if that's all alright. It's not like I ain't even got love for people around me. Just often find that even in the best of times I'd be lying if I said I was being honest. So I leave it to bleak sonnets and tonic wine to break me out of a city where I live, I'll resent and reside. It sounds silly, the problem getting smaller with every line. The reason I write many nights fucking up my mind, I just need the space to decide.
I might be gone till Friday, so I pray I won't be gone too long. So lately, if I've been acting strangely, I didn't mean no wrong. I held it together as long as I could. I'm sorry you see the best side of me though, but the little bits build up. I think I handle it well. Then before you know it, I fell under multiple spells. It takes a while to repease myself. You don't deserve what you receive when I'm there, but it always comes back round. And then I love you for standing by. Soon it's your turn and you know I'm closer than.
Ladies be mingling, sun rays are twinkling, spliffs are getting bummed and the tins are getting binged again. The birds and the bee parts of body start tingling, and last the kitten left to give some hope to all the single men. The spring season came with bliss down to kiss for rain, bid its batty bye out of England. Thus the kitten went and skipped town to dip to Spain, took the wrong plane and ended up Parisian. My linen's cleaner now and my liver's lit is living better now. I live where there's a million baguettes, still with those short and dickheads when we sort a couple debts. A kitten cut across the coast to find a home with no address. It's the half-ass Olympics like Audi, I'm stressless and every little helps. It says Tesco's, I sprint through every city, town and season, keep the Cheshire grin gleaming till the reaper makes me breathless.
I might be gone till Friday, so I pray I won't be gone too long. So lately, if I've been acting strangely, I didn't mean no wrong.
bothered by the notes which trickle through, and it leads me there, winding but kind of perplexed by the old stairs, pulling back the sides to breathe. I could decide it was easy, deciphering all of the bullshit around me, the pulse in between me and where my true breathing breaks through. And it could be short, sharp as the tongue that led me through when I'm blue, waiting for something that I don't think comes through. And that's true, my heart will be broken if I wait here unspoken for long. But it's on, my song's left on with an open arm. But if it was easy, would you still wonder if it all just came to you? But if it was easy, would it be worth it though, if it all just came through?
Easy's calm, but it bores me a bit when I'm all but alone. It's nice when you're bored and skating, you're tortured a bit by a noiseless phone. It's nice when your head's gone west cause you tan 10 bears and the legs need resting. Easy's nice when the next best thing's not texting. Nice when the heart needs something extra to fuck. Come by when the phone's on fire and the mood's all high and I'm all inspired by a nice pink sky, and you'll see that Easy's not quite a thing, but you should aspire to use as leverage. Pass me a beverage, cheers. Easy's deadening.